Okay, so this is pretty much where we left off yesterday, back of a truck, but we are leaving D-Town and we're dry once again, and hopefully we're going to stay that way today. We're going to find out anyway pretty soon. So it's back to Low Gap, and we're going to try and make it to Abingdon Gap Shelter tonight. And we're back. Just where we left off, and Mischief actually forgot his poles back at the house, so he's got a stick here. And Lone Wolf is going to go back to my house and grab his poles and bring him to McQueen Gap, which is about 4 miles from here. And that's very cool of you, Wolf. Thanks again for bringing us up here, picking us up yesterday, and bringing back Mischief's poles. That's huge. But for now, he's going to have to use that stick. And
yeah, it's like 6-11 all over again while I only have one pole.
So right off the bat, we're into the biggest climb of the trip. And thunder in the distance. A little bit of a soft rain starting. Hopefully it won't amount to much. But I'm not counting on that. So actually I forgot something too. I forgot Garvey's leash, and Wolf just happened to have this piece of rope in his truck, and he said, I've been carrying this thing around, I have no idea why. And I said, this is why right now, because we needed it. So thanks once again, Wolf, for helping us keep it together, because we need it, obviously. And here we go, into the mist. It's raining just enough to have the umbrella out. In case I didn't say it before, I love this thing. It's like walking around with a portable tent. And yesterday I was really liking it in that big downpour, but right now it's just kind of a mist, and it's keeping it off me. I will say, however, that this thing would be 100% useless if you were walking over a bald and the wind was blowing sideways. Absolutely useless. So I carry a raincoat with me as a backup. Hello, Mr. Snail. Your shell's a lot smaller than the turtle we saw the other day, and I'm glad that Garvey didn't step on you. So we got caught in a downpour. First we were hanging out under the umbrella while Mischief was putting his camera gear away, and it came down hard and fast, so he busted out his tarp, and I kind of held it up with the umbrella between the two. We had a little quickie shelter, and because of that, we're actually fairly dry, not completely drenched. So once again, shout out to the umbrella. And I'm thinking about getting me a small tarp that I can use as an awning over my tent. If I want to hang out, if it's raining, I can cook underneath it. Or for situations like that in the summer, where you get these unexpected downpours, and you need a quick shelter, kind of like a poncho, but without the hood. Feet are damp but not soaking wet. But yeah, another wet day on the trail. Break time, drying out the socks. Hopefully it won't start raining again.
Yeah, that's usually my luck. I sit down to give my feet a break and do this, and then it starts pouring down rain on me.
Every time.
But I gotta let my feet be shriveled, guys.
That's right. I should probably do the same thing. I'm gonna have prune foot if I don't take my shoes off.
Just working on drying out my socks a little bit.
Trekking pole delivery.
Gypsy's got them because I ain't gonna be caught dead with them.
Say, Wolf can't turn to trek. He can't touch trekking poles. It's his kryptonite. Here's Gypsy.
No.
Well, very awesome. Save the day again.
Trail magic.
Yeah. All right, we're headed down the trail. Thanks to Wolf and Gypsy, who are helping us keep it together because we clearly don't have it together. Left the door open, left Garvey's leash at the house, and missed his trekking pole. So, yeah, not a good game for experienced hikers, but oh well, it is what it is, and we're back on trail now. This is the spring before you make the climb up to the Queen's Knob, so if you're planning on staying there abouts, or if you don't want to make the walk down to the spring at Abingdon Gap, you can get your water back there. It's right on trail. Steep. And here, folks, we have actual footage of Lone Wolf hiking. For those of you who think he doesn't hike, this is proof. Much left of it, but this is where the fire tire used to stand, right here. We'll be at Queen's Knob Shelter in 30 seconds. It's break time. There it is. I was just thinking the same thing. Pulled the camera out.
What's on? Take your sword.
Okay, well that sunshine was nice, but it sure didn't last long. But we are on the last mile to the shelter, and we'll see you when we get to camp. Check out how steep it is right here. Yeah. It is straight down. We're finally at the shelter and it's a welcome sight.
How's it going?